Well, Patsy, this is a beautiful rig. This is a very fine rig you got here. This is a 49 Chev. I always call them Hucksters. What are they officially called?
Chevrolet Canopy Express.
Canopy Express.
Yeah.
And they were really made to be this sort of, farmer's market, show your wares type truck, right?
Yeah, the original trucks actually came with plastic boxes in the back.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
you could just put your stuff in there.
Put your stuff in and
off
head
you go.
off.
Where did you find this?
We found it at Barrett Jackson in
I see.
2007. It was originally bought on eBay by a gentleman called Gary Wagley, and he was from Cottonwood, Arizona, and he brought it over, and when the truck arrived, it was so badly rusted out, there was like an inch of rust dust on the bed.
Oh.
The springs had snapped, so they had to drag it off the trailer.
But they obviously spent some time on this,
Yeah.
and they put it back in pristine condition.
Yeah, took 2 men, 9 months, full time.
And tons of money.
Tons of money, and done a beautiful job.
It's gorgeous. It is absolutely. Now, how about the color? Would that have been a correct color for 49?
That is a correct color, and actually when we bought the truck, it came with the color code charts, and so
Really?
we could look up and exactly what it was.
How about even a little pinstripe?
As far as we know, everything here is correct.
Oh, this is just so wonderful.
Thank you.
And the interior stock, but now it's a separated seat. I thought they were all bench seats in the trucks.
No, actually, it only came with the driver's seat. The passenger seat is an option.
So you could stack even more stuff, eh?
Exactly, it was for more produce.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this really takes me back. I learned to drive on a truck about this vintage, and you still have the floor starter. Do you still use that? I mean.
Yes, and it's very interesting to get it started.
Well,
First, you need 3 feet.
You do. I mean, you have to have big feet. You don't have big feet. How do you do it?
I usually put the park brake on, put her in neutral, and then that way I can use my left foot for the gas pedal and my right foot for the starter button.
Stand up on it, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, and the other neat thing about these was that the T knob there, that's actually the throttle. You could actually pull that out and set your idle up, right?
That's correct, and it's very handy because once you get it going, or even if you wanted to start it using that, and you can leave it out and let her run and warm up while you're putting some produce in the back.
Oh, it's so wonderful. And of course, you've got your produce here.
Right.
And you got your Huckster wines.
Yep.
The fine Huckster wines.
Right.
But even to the back, there was no metal on the sides or the back, and that's how they came, right?
Exactly, that's exactly how they came. And our probably number one question when we're at car shows is this an aftermarket cutout? And we say, no, it's factory direct.
It came that way, canvas, and even, I mean, beautiful restoration. Even your snaps are...
Right. The snaps, of course, when the truck arrived originally, they were all rusted out in really bad shape. Gary contacted the company, Chevrolet company, and they actually have found a box of snaps 50 years after the fact, and there we go.
How
They're
cool.
original.
Also,
Exactly.
and a center tail light, and then a couple others.
Right. The truck originally came out with strictly the center tail light, but then they found out there wasn't enough light. They went back in the factory, looked to see what they had in stock, and what do we have here? Pontiac lights. So they attached a few of those, and it's...
And now you got so they just went to the parts bin and how about these? Boom.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's just, I mean, it's completely original. It's completely stock. I mean, you even got what appears to be a dark pine bed. Do you still have the original engine in it? The correct engine?
Yes, we have a 216 Thriftmaster.
216 Thriftmaster.
Yeah.
Let's go have a look.
Okay.
Wow.
Is that sweet or what?
That is sweet. That is really sweet.
We've actually had people, when the truck is running, they'll ask you if we could start the truck, and we say, it's running.
It's running already.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's just really, really quiet.
Yeah.
So straight six, what'd you say, 216?
216 Thriftmaster, the little oil bath.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Your brass rad.
Oh, and it had that? That's a...
Yes, yeah.
The brass rad,
Yeah.
as you guys say, yes. And is this just a show truck, or is it one you drive around a little bit?
We drive it a little bit because she's original, though. She only
Yeah.
does 45 miles an hour. Yeah, so we don't take her too far because she is pretty well a show truck, and she's always a favorite.
Oh,
the
gosh,
people
yes.
just love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's a beautiful piece, and I think that you've done a wonderful job of preserving it. Close her up. Boom. Great truck. Patsy, I love your classic trucks.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Huckster, right?
You bet.
All right.
Thank you.